On this Season 5 premiere of The Deep Shot, we welcome everyone back from a hot boy summer between Season 4 and Season 5. We revisit the country strong play of the season last year and check up on what he's doing now. And we jump into NFL Week 1 action and break down all the games around the league and who we predict is going to take the division come the end of the season. And, of course, it won't be a Deep Shot episode without Josh Allen. That's right, Josh Allen Proposition is back again. 2.0, stakes higher, win count higher. Nat Petermanson unavailable. All that and more, so grab your concessions and find your seats, because the Deep Shot starts right now.
Deep Shot Season 5
Live on Twitch.
Josh Allen
With no glitch.
Josh Allen
Just tune in.
Josh Allen
The Deep Shot. Chat updates.
Josh Allen
Send your takes.
Josh Allen
Only on
Josh Allen
The Deep Shot.
I need a Twitch chat update.
Twitch chat update.
Tom Brady is a cuck.
I saw his girlfriend actually.
Nathan Petermanson.
Oh my goodness!
The Deep Shot.
He's still got the mic in his hand. Did you see Saquon Barkley's girl? He's such a sick Chevrolet.
The Deep Shot.
Welcome to Season 5. Oh, I almost just blew your ears out, but that's how excited we are after a summer hiatus. Why are you giving me that look?
I was smiling because I'm excited.
That's yours like, yikes.
I'm excited.
I know your guys' drive was really far to get to the new Deep Shot studio, but it is what it is.
Out here in Monroe.
This is the Deep Shot. This is the... How do we summarize this? It's the silly sports podcast where everything we say doesn't really matter. We mess up names. We actually have a glossary here. Let me pull this up and make sure it's all good. So, Josh Allen Mega Fandom. I was the only one that subscribed to that. The Bills won 6 games last year. That's incredible.
That's true.
But none of you guys care. We still have the Josh Allen pop. We still have the Josh Allen jersey. And maybe we'll get into it a little bit later. Maybe we will have Proposition 2.0.
No.
Why not?
You don't want to go to Buffalo?
Josh Allen sucks.
Do you want CTE?
Maybe.
I wouldn't mind it. Another thing, too, the Deep Shot is all about, first off, we always forget to introduce each other. My name is Chuck Sway.
I'm Winston.
I'm Josh.
Jorge.
We have potentially new listeners.
Okay.
New
Should probably be
season.
legit.
Travis.
Jorge.
I had to do the Winston thing, you know.
I know. I'm usually last. Like that's why.
I know, you guys kind of
This is a weird
switched it up.
order,
I
yeah.
thought Travis was going to sit here, Winston was going to be there, and Josh was going to be there, like in the old
But
studio.
usually-
You guys
New
completely...
season, new me.
True.
New season, new me.
That's a good call.
He
Good
is.
call. How was your guys this summer? How was the break
It was
from the
fast.
It was very
Fast.
fast.
pod? Yeah.
As a whole,
Hot
as a
boy
whole,
summer over.
No, the summer actually as a whole was terrible. Like let's be honest, like the weather was trash.
Yeah.
But
Weather in August was good, though.
August
okay.
was hot. I just had sweaty footballs the whole time.
Footballs.
Footballs.
Sweaty footballs.
Sweaty footballs.
Yep.
So that kind of leads into one of our rules here at the Deep Shot. We're not allowed to swear. And
There's some words.
unless it's the Conor McGregor effect.
Yeah.
Which is we can use an alternative, fook, or shite, or if we're talking about Conor McGregor. So if we're talking about Conor McGregor, we can drop the swears.
no holding back.
We can say hell, we can say damn, we can say ass. Yeah, I thought it was an ass.
Thought it was an ass.
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks, LeBron.
So with that, Evan Gaddis still is without a team. I gotta mention it. I know you guys hate to hear it. You're tired of hearing it.
Chuck's probably added more teams to his ESPN favorites
He
list.
added MLB free agents as his team.
Yeah,
That's
right.
where
Just the
Evan
giant
Gaddis
pool.
is. Yeah.
Shout out Pete Rose. Mispronounced names I mentioned. And then the huge part of the show, which you guys, I want to thank you for taking the drive out to make this still a live show. The season might be looking a little rocky. We might do every other week. We'll let you know. Be sure to follow at The Deep Shot. If you're watching on Twitch, thanks for joining. If you're listening on any podcast platform, you can get it anywhere. iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube the day after. So thanks for tuning in. And then, okay, so we've had some confusion, I think, internally and externally on what in the heck a brick is. What is your guys' definition of a brick on this show? Because I wrote like a definition, but I don't know if it like really aligns with what a brick is.
Can we hear what your definition is?
So I kind of see a brick as a clip that doesn't merit enough for a segment, but just enough for a view.
Yeah. Because, I mean, they're just short little things that were either funny or is a good play.
Little tidbits.
Yeah.
Usually at the end of the show. And then the patented and, well, it's going through the patent right now and
Patent
the trademark. Yeah, the trademark licensing, the Country Strong play of the week.
I would say
Probably-
bricks are more funny plays rather than...
No, Country Strong is Country Strong.
No, I know, but I'm saying brick is more of like funny plays rather than... Because I said it could be... It's like funny plays or good plays, but I don't know how many times we actually put something that we wanted people to see because it was a good play.
No, I don't think of bricks as a good play at all.
No, it's definitely
just something stupid.
Like I said, it's something that
honestly.
doesn't merit like its actual segment
Yeah.
or
Right.
actual discussion.
My definition is it's like something like weird or bad that happens.
Weird
Because-
or bad.
Yeah, like
What?
a weird play because a brick is a bad thing.
Yeah, true.
That's what I said in like last season, I'm pretty sure. And then I had Davis agree with me, a
So-
viewer, a listener.
So we still don't, shout out Tricky Mickey, we
Yeah,
still don't
Tricky
have
Mickey.
we still don't have a definition then. I think we'll find out. I mean, we've done this for 5 seasons now. Fun fact, season 3 debuted last year on the same day, September 9th.
That's crazy.
Wow.
So nice, clean 365 days later. Here we are with season 5. I do want to give a shout out to Jackson no, there's 2 Jacksons I got to shout out. First one, Jackson Evans for the Patrick Mahomes jersey. I picked him in our fantasy draft, had no idea that there was a jersey awaiting, and I got
That
a
was
jersey.
actually crazy.
That was great. And then the other Jackson we'll shout out too. But let's finish off this recap with the Country Strong play of season 4. I don't want to play it through here. There we go. Producer's still incoming. We're 1 season away.
This really won the
Let me get it up here. Let me get it up
award.
here.
His
This
jumper is just so intense. I love it.
This is your Country
I
Strong
voted for
How
this
far he
one.
jumps.
Country Strong play of the season. Stretch 5.
What a great form.
I heard they added his shot in 2K.
Did they?
Game's terrible, by
That's
the
how
way.
2K feels, honestly.
Yeah.
Here were the results. There were only 10 votes. I think we kind of fell off at the end of season 4. But
I'm glad Brick Machine won because I voted for that one.
which one?
The Brick Machine one.
The
Oh, Stretch 5 Brick
yeah.
Machine.
The
sorry.
titles for each one of these are just hilarious.
And,
Taco Falls is great as
That
fuck.
was that was my guy. I really wanted him to take the
I
cake.
love that one.
University of the South classic episode.
University of the
That was
Forgot
legendary.
about that. We did whole research on this.
I
on the
know.
school.
Remember Sean was in the chat just going crazy.
Found out that it is a legitimate school.
University
Yeah.
of the South.
I don't know why. I think they just offer certificates.
This looks like this could be UW or Wazoo, honestly.
Can we talk about Lightning in Seattle?
Yeah.
We'll get into that. Let me. I'm trying to stay on like a plan, like a schedule.
Okay.
This season we can go on tangents nonetheless, but like I want to take care of the important things, like this. Our Country Strong season 4 play of the season is now rocking. If Instagram can load,
Tick, 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 tick.
who has the stream up? Are we like good picture, not dropping frames?
Oh.
I just have the
this
chat
one,
up. I don't.
I don't. Yeah. Is anyone saying anything in the
Yeah.
chat that it's?
Burge and Bonzo are in here.
Did they say it's Garbo? They're not
Um,
complaining. Probably not.
no, they didn't say anything.
Here we go though. Spice Adams to the deep shot. These were at the deep shot awards. So he came through. Good job on you.
Is that the producer?
Maybe.
I'd like to make a.
Why this is okay. So, all right. Lightning in Seattle. What happened there?
It was stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If there wasn't lightning in Seattle, the Huskies
I
would
know.
have lost.
Yep.
It's not
100%
even
yep.
like, I don't know, in my opinion, like it didn't have that big of an effect on the game. Like there was little energy in the game after it restarted.
It was
but-
all in the sky.
Yeah, that's true. It's a good.
All the
call.
release.
There was some pretty sick pictures from when the lights turned off and the lightning was in the background with just the purple lights. It was pretty sweet, but it was a stupid game. That's all I have to say.
Lightning in Seattle.
Yeah.
How does
Literally
this
finished at 1:30 a.m.
I know,
Not
what is
comparable
that?
to the snow. Sorry, Pullman.
Yeah.
How does this, like the snow in Pullman, how does this alter the course of human history moving forward? What do we see because
Gardner
there was lightning
Minshew
in
wouldn't
Seattle?
have started or played. He didn't start, but he
That's a
wouldn't have
really good
played.
call. So maybe this is like a correction.
Mm-hmm.
Like stock markets, you guys are in finance. You look like you're in finance. So like, doesn't the
I'm a Mormon.
Doesn't the market
That's okay.
Bro, left you hanging for
It's
a while
okay,
there.
dude.
I'm so
I was
sorry.
crying over here.
doesn't the market like correct itself like if there's like a bubble?
Yeah.
So there was a Washington bubble, and then the Lightning popped it, and
And
Minshew
Gardner
went off.
Minshew as a result.
Yes,
Okay.
love me.
Who does he play for again?
Not the Eagles. Pre-show was inaccurate. I got the text that Nick Foles went down. I'm like, I thought Carson Wentz was starting. I thought he was healthy. What's going on with that? So, okay. Let's get into the Josh Allen 2.0 proposition. Do we want to raise the stakes? Do we want to keep him the same? Do we want to get away jerseys if they hit 6?
Gosh.
Because we're going to talk about the Bills' performance.
Okay.
I'm going to marvel at the Bills' performance coming up.
The Jets are
Can
a
we-
joke.
Can we touch base on what the incentives were last year?
So last
Last
year,
season.
6 wins was the jersey.
Okay.
9 wins was a jersey. A playoff berth at home field advantage in the playoffs
Yeah.
was a trip to Buffalo.
And you get to hang out with Rachel Bush.
Yep.
Remember her? I mean, I remember.
Okay. Just making sure we remember her.
Shout out to the Deep Shot Season 5 intro song. I was up till 4 a.m. last night, or this morning rather, making it. Okay, so 6 wins, like we know Josh Allen can do that, even with the 1-ton weight of Nat Petermanson holding him back, throwing picks upon picks upon picks. Now he's in Oakland behind John Gruden and AB Antonio Clown. We'll get to him later. But do we want to like bump it up maybe 2 games for some like kind
Yeah.
of low level tier, like 8 wins?
I feel like
The Bills
8.
are probably worse this year, though. At least on paper.
I feel like we should go 8. I don't know.
I think 7 would be realistic.
7
low
wins
tier.
for what? Like a signed Josh Allen memorabilia for the new Deep Shot Studios coming 2020?
That'd be cool.
Okay. 10 wins.
It's got to be a jersey.
Jersey?
Yeah,
Stay with the
full
jersey, the
I
$250
don't
one.
want a jersey.
Gosh. A Josh Allen
I don't
jersey, or can we get any Bills player?
No, Josh, are you kidding me? Josh
Oh
Allen.
I don't want that.
Can I get a Rachel Bush jersey?
You can, yeah, you can get a Bush.
Thank you.
If people ask you, just say Reggie Bush came back.
Trav's a little sick.
I don't
Yeah,
want.
sorry.
Okay. In your honest opinion, in my honest opinion, in all of our honest opinions, I don't think the Bills are going to win.
No,
10
but
games.
the-
What if they do?
But I
That
didn't even
would
think
be
they were going to
great.
win 6.
Crazy.
I didn't even think they would win 6. The next thing you know, we're wearing these things for the whole season.
I love that season. Season 4 was my favorite season thus far.
Of course it was.
Knowing our luck, man, they're going to win the 10. And we're going to have
Our
I
luck?
like they're gonna win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, seriously. We got to go to Buffalo, baby.
Yep.
Okay, so 7 wins, signed memorabilia for new studio in 2020. Just going to hype it up. I should mention, too, if you hit Discord in the chat, there is Bonzo Hideout, which you can join that Discord. Great group of streamers and creators alike trying to grow. You guys probably don't know about it, but it's a thing. Everyone should know about it now. It's great. So, yeah, hit that in the chat. So I'll hype up the studio March 2020. It'll be christened, hopefully, with a 7-win Bills season and a signed Josh Allen piece of memorabilia. 10 wins, $250 Josh Allen jersey.
Man, why you got to pick like a Josh Allen? Like, couldn't you pick someone like I would actually want to?
You are the guys who brought it up last season or last year in season 3.
Dude, they already got a win too. So it's like,
Oh, we're gonna get to that.
No.
gosh.
And
I
then
wish they
10 is
lost.
still far
Like,
fetched.
can we pick like a team that like I actually wouldn't mind getting something for? Like I don't even like the Browns, right? But like getting a Baker, like
no, I don't want a Baker or
like
anything.
just something like that, man.
I'm already obsessed with Josh Allen, and I have been. I can't obsess over another player
Yeah,
as I wear a
As-
Patrick
yeah,
Mahomes
as-
jersey.
yeah.
Like an odd fascination, man.
It was birthed through just the ups and downs, the just unmatched drama of the Bills season last year. And Josh Allen has the highest rating long arm. He's got the biggest cannon in the NFL in multiple ways. Confirmed. So, are we all in agreement to that?
Yeah.
And then, of course, I think
Wait, so we said 7-10 and then anything else?
7-10 playoff berth Buffalo, Super Bowl bid, front row seats.
Yep.
Front row seats.
Yeah.
Front row seats.
Jeez.
Front row seats, and we break the law by either streaking at the Super Bowl
What?
or breaking into the locker room and meeting Josh.
Those are good ideas.
Yeah,
Yeah?
spend a night in Buffalo jail.
Yeah. More than
Super
a
Bowl's
night.
not going to be in Buffalo. Can you imagine a Super Bowl in Buffalo, New York in
That'd be
February?
horrible.
There'd be like 17 people there. And they just all be smashing tables. Shout out Bill's Mafia. So, okay, I'm in agreement to that. Do you want to do like a side pod of like,
No.
will Julio Jones actually get into the end zone this year?
Oh my god.
Or what?
Oof.
That's not funny.
I mean, you can't take a dump on Josh. And if you do, I got to take a dump on Julio. But
the difference
Julio
is-
can jump really high.
Gosh. No side pots.
Okay.
No side
Well,
pots.
if you think of something, let me know. We're already week 1 in. We got a lot to cover. Okay, the other Jackson I was going to shout out. I should have mentioned this with the Lightning in Seattle. If you're a Cougs fan, follow Jackson Gardner on Twitter.
AKA nobody.
Any Cougs fans out there? It's a pretty big school. I went to a satellite campus, so they got to be pretty big.
Go Cougs.
Follow Jackson Gardner on Twitter at Jackson M. Gardner. He's got in-depth analysis of WSU football. Mike Leach is American Treasure, as we know. Gardner Minshew's probably going to be sophomore of the year. No, he's a rookie.
Do you
Dude.
even know your quarterback, Chuck?
happening?
Oh,
He's on the Eagles.
That was only
new
like
season, same silliness.
it was like a couple months ago when if it wouldn't have snowed, they would have won.
And now he's in his second year in the NFL.
Yep. Time goes quick, man.
we were gone for a long time.
Yeah, we were.
I'm gonna be honest. We
Felt
were
like
gone
a
for
long
a
time.
really long time. Okay, I want to hit with the update, but I always lose it. There it is.
Twitch chat update.
Feels good to have that back.
Does. Bonzo says Chuck. Burge said 10 votes on the
Oh, it's on the
Yeah.
on the poll.
Bonzo said, love you guys. Shout out Jacob Eason. Grew up playing with him in Lake Stevens, and now he's going to kill it this year at UW. And then Schmidt said,
Oh, what's up, Schmidt?
what's up, Schmidt? Schmidt said a bunch of emails. I can't really tell what those are.
You gotta do it.
I can't tell. It looks like a little baby. Isn't that a little baby?
I think that's the Snapchat the holiday hoobity woody.
Wait, scroll over it with your thing and I'll tell you what it is. What does it say?
It's Schmidt hype.
Oh, that's his email?
It's what's the Snapchat like Avi's? The Bitmojis. It's a
Bitmoji?
Bitmoji. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, how do I mock that?
What is the emoji doing?
Hyping up Schmidt, an Australian Apex streamer.
Australian Apex?
So we have someone in from Australia who's in Australia
Sounds legit.
in the
Very
stream right
nice.
now. So it's a good time. It's a real good time. Okay, let's kind of break down. So everyone's assigned a division for the NFL season. So I'm going to pass it off to whichever one of your divisions we're going to talk about. Let's start with the AFC North. Who is the AFC North?
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
what's up?
So I got to start with the Browns. Like Baker was already mentioned earlier. He looked good in the first quarter and then pretty much just collapsed from there.
Is this video like summarize like what happened?
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty
Should we play it now or wait
yeah,
to
I would say
finish?
play it now.
Okay.
Baker Mayfield, who last year, once Freddie Kitchens took over, was one of the most accurate deep throwers in the NFL. That is the limit here for Odell Beckham Jr. to Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
No thanks, Matt Barry.
Yeah, now he's got weapons around him with Odell and Jarvis, and Nick Chubb's really good too.
Chubbs. Isn't that from Happy Gilmore?
Nick Chubb.
Apostrophe.
Nick Chubb's
Nick
what?
Chubb's.
Chubbs.
That's what I'm
Where the
calling him all
heck is
season.
Where are those Chubbs from?
His last name is Chubb.
No, what is the person? There's a person named Chubbs.
Yeah, that's from the Adam Sandler movie Happy Gilmore. Or
Oh, yeah.
Billy Madison.
Is
Happy
that the guy
Gilmore.
with one arm?
Yeah, that's the
He
guy that
got, his
teaches golf.
fingers, he's got his fingers bitten off by a crocodile, right?
That's who's running the ball
Nick
for
Chubbs.
Baker Mayfield right now.
You know, I'm not going to get into great detail of a text that I sent last season about a certain joke I wanted to make about a certain player in the NFL, but you guys shot it down, so I'm not getting into this.
He's still on the roster, by the way.
He is.
Nick Chubb's a good guy.
Nick Chubbs.
Nick Chubbs.
Right
Okay.
up there with Mike Judge. Nick Chubbs and Mike Judge. Did we just find an episode name?
We did. Nick Chubbs.
And Mike Judge.
And Mike Judge.
Let's go.
But yeah, he got outplayed by Mariota. It was the Heisman battle.
Mocketh Mariota.
Mocketh. But it was crazy. It was 15-13 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Final score, 43-13.
Derrick Henry, man.
Derrick
Passed
Henry.
on him.
Mm-hmm. He's a big boy.
Pick sixes by Baker too.
Yeah.
I believe there were
Two of 'em, right?
Mhm.
And then a third that got inside like the 10-yard line.
Yeah. He was actually playing so well through the first quarter too. And then after that, he's just horrible. Did you guys see the odd flex by Odell though?
Otto's
The
watch.
Yeah, $200,000 watch.
I don't understand how that's allowed. Like, you're not
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
in high school. At least you're not allowed to wear jewelry or.
How did he
earrings or
not get any
anything.
scratches on it?
It's $250,000. I think better not scratch. Better be like a diamond crystal.
I don't understand
Plate.
why. Like why did he need that?
Counting his steps
That's a good call.
It's a overpriced Fitbit.
that he can
Like,
afford.
oh, I ran 4 miles a day. I'm just short of my PR.
How many miles do you think they run in a game? Say a receiver.
That's a Googleable question.
Yeah.
Because I know they've done it for the NBA.
Weren't they like monitoring heart rates and stuff like that for a while too?
I've only read about distance. That it's like 5 to 10 miles. And I think it depends on the position.
Wasn't that just like a year or two ago they put something in the jersey to monitor stuff like that?
Isn't that why they ripped?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the whole controversy?
I
think so.
I don't think the receivers honestly run that much.
You don't
Like
think so?
it's a lot, but it's not like miles.
Aren't
like,
soccer players run like 20 miles
Oh
in a
yeah,
game or
no,
something?
soccer players run around a lot.
Yeah.
But I just think that like receivers spend a lot of time. If like they're not running a route, then they're gonna be like blocking.
Shout out to baseball.
Yeah, so there's a list here we found on runnersworld.com. There might be a bit of a bias, but baseball, it's calculated. I don't know how they got their numbers at .0375 miles a game. That's like the distance to your typical refrigerator in a house.
What?
If you're like a player like Evan Gaddis, like you're 90
You're
feet.
going to
Is
that
it,
fridge a lot though now, right?
is it 90 feet to first base and then it's 90 to each base, right? Okay, so 90 times 4 times he averaged like 7 home runs a game.
7 home runs a game.
And that's why he's not in the league.
Further than-
Too many home runs.
Further than .0375 miles. I should give you a plug, Trav, for your Twitch, MLB The Show.
Yeah,
It's
haven't
okay.
played that in a while though.
Yeah, well.
Game's
it's
very
'cause-
frustrating.
Yeah, it is. I'm done with this game.
Done with this game.
Done with this game.
You should just watch his rages. Those are legit too.
No thanks.
Those are why I show up.
I know, me too.
Yeah, you're
trying to
just
spoil.
lurking until I rage and then you comment.
Trying to spoil the Avengers when it came out. Just to
Yeah, that was
just to
that
spark a
wasn't
fire.
fun. You and Burge.
Okay, football's next on this list. 1.25 miles for receivers and cornerbacks.
Not
It
that
doesn't
crazy.
seem that far, but
It
they're like
doesn't.
running full clip
Yeah.
every time.
I feel like we run more than that at church ball.
Basketball 2.55 miles. Tennis 3 miles. That's like shuffling like a crab for 3 miles.
Yeah. Trav needs a tennis segment.
Tennis, good sport.
All right, impromptu tennis segment. Go.
Nadal's a beast, best tennis player of all time.
He flexes on him too.
Yep.
He was wearing it was a $500,000 was it a watch? Something. I forget what it was.
Whatever it is, it's more expensive than what Odell wore.
Did that just say field hockey was 5.6 miles?
Yeah, I don't even know what field hockey
Where
is.
do you play field hockey? Out here?
Yeah.
There's a lot of field for that.
Soccer 7 miles.
But yeah, it's definitely soccer.
Nothing for runners.
What about marathon runners?
Runners don't run.
26.3?
Okay.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. They
Or-
probably warm up too, so they probably get to like 27 miles by the time they're done.
Oh, if I ran a marathon, I would not do anything until I
I
had to
know.
run. I'm like, that is all I have to run today.
I'd probably hop in my car and drive it.
You guys drove probably about a
More than
marathon to
that,
get
yeah.
here. Yeah. So, should we hold on? Let's see if this is aligning where we're at. No, okay, yeah. What else? What else for the AFC North?
We had our
side Long Beach
first scoregami. Are you familiar with the term?
scoregami.
Scoregami. I figured this was something you would know out of all people. It's
Stupid
when there's
factoids about
a score
sports.
that occurs that's never once happened in NFL history.
Oh,
Can we guess which game this was in AFC North?
Is it the Colts and Chargers one?
Nope.
Are they even in the AFC
No.
North?
Browns, Ravens, Bengals, Steelers.
Oh, probably the Ravens one.
Yeah,
then,
59-10.
Oh yeah.
59-10 has never been.
Yeah.
59 is part of the 7 sequence, isn't it?
How
Someone
many
else that's good
times-
at math.
How many times do you think 59 gets scored?
Yeah.
And then 10. Why are you kicking a field goal when you're down
Yeah.
50-something?
Consolation.
Unless the field goal happened early in the game. Right?
That's true, but
Yeah,
even then.
Oh, and the Ravens ran a fake punt up 40.
Yeah.
But I like to touch base. Lamar Jackson, early MVP,
Pretty good for a running back.
pretty good for running back.
We'll see how he does
Pretty good for
against a team that's not tanking.
True. And then we have the Bengals.
Bengals.
Most of us saw that game.
Shout out John Ross.
Andy Dalton balled out.
Yeah, and Dalton looked good.
He did. John Ross got really lucky on that play
I know.
because Tedrick Thompson
He
sucks.
had like 3 drops that game,
yeah,
too. But
he looked good for
yeah.
he had like probably 13 or 14 targets. Though.
yeah, he
It
had
was
a ton
crazy.
of targets.
Honestly, the Bengals probably should have won that game if we're being honest. The Hawks didn't
Agreed.
look too good.
Bengals.
Bengals. And then we had the Steelers. There was really nothing exciting that happened for the Steelers in this game. I think it was 33-3 was the final score.
Juju got hurt,
Yeah,
I believe. Yeah.
he did. He still had a decent game before that too.
And
Like
they're-
80-something yards.
Was it 32 rushing yards from the Steelers? Like
Mhm.
total the whole night?
Yep.
R.I.P. to James Conner owners.
Yeah, he was. Oh my gosh, I saw a stat line. It was horrible. It was like 12 carries for 20 yards or something.
Oh no, that would be my running back there, Sonny Michel. I think it was 15 carries for 14 yards.
I just think it's funny people call the Steelers and Patriots a rivalry. Like, can it be that way if just the other team wins all the time?
Yeah.
Or if
Yeah,
one
but
team
it's like-
wins all the time?
It's like Super Bowl prestige. That's what
But
it
what if
comes
the
down
Steelers
to.
have never done anything against the Patriots?
Yeah, but they
in our
both,
era.
No, yeah, but both teams have won a lot of Super Bowls.
Yeah, but that's true. But the Steelers still have never beaten the Patriots in any meaningful game.
Tom Brady's still a cuck.
Sits when he pees.
Yes, 100%. Okay,
And is now living with AB.
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be a weird house.
It's gonna be.
Giselle.
Yeah.
She's going to be disgusted.
Are we looking at a Golden Tate type
Stop. I was
situation?
not saying that. She's
Oh,
going to cook
no.
him breakfast or something. She's going to be pissed off at AB.
Sunday candy. I didn't realize how much that played into the cuckness that is
Seriously.
Tom Brady. I'm glad Antonio Brown is in New England now. I'm happy for him. Okay, favorites in that division. Who takes it?
Mm,
Who was it again? Ravens, Steelers,
Browns.
Browns, Bengals.
Bengals.
I'd probably take the Ravens, honestly. Hollywood Brown looked really good.
I'll probably still say the Browns.
I'm sticking with the
Yeah.
Browns too.
The Browns have a stacked roster.
No week 1 overreaction just
Yeah,
yet.
no,
Yeah.
week one.
Miles Garrett
overreaction
played-
over here.
Miles Garrett's a beast. He played
Yeah,
well
he is.
yesterday, too.
Like I said, you're just kind of basing it off of like a blowout against a pretty poor team there, and then
Yeah.
I do think the Steelers can finish as low as 4th, though. Actually, probably 3rd. They'll probably finish better than the Bengals, but
You guys are all saying Browns?
yeah, I'm saying that. He's saying
I said
he's sticking
Ravens.
to the Ravens.
I'll split it. Say Ravens. I want to see what Lamar Jackson
I
can
know,
do.
it's actually crazy. Pretty good for a dang running back.
Pretty good.
I think
Pretty
I put
good.
in. There's another clip in here. There should be of that throw from him.
I didn't pull it in. We were pressed for time. It's already 2:30 in the morning.
Oh my gosh, that lightning storm really killed us.
Okay, AFC East. Dolphins got smacked by it was the Ravens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we don't have to go over that again, but I did read this that multiple Dolphins called their agents and requested trades. So I think this ship is sinking along with the whole city of Miami
Mm-hmm.
into the Atlantic.
Chad Johnson tweeted that he'd go back and play for the Dolphins right now.
I think he's just looking for attention.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
That's
I think-
kind of guy he is.
I think he's a little jealous, and Antonio Brown is doing a TO/Chad Johnson-esque performance.
who do you think the players were that said that?
I honestly don't even know who plays for the Dolphins right
Yeah.
now. I couldn't tell you. Chad Pennington.
Oh no.
I bet one of them was
Ricky
Kenyon
White?
Drake. Just to put him on blast.
He's a Bama player, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dolphins are not going to be good. But Gronk missed that tackle last year for the Miracle in Miami, so they got that going for them. And, the Patriots, Tom Brady's still cuck, always will be. We kind of established that now. And so
16-0.
1 in 15, hopefully. So, do we think that the Antonio Brown saga has ended? Like
his
the drama,
antics?
the antics. Do you really think that it was all an orchestrated plan to
Get out of.
accept $30 million and then be like, I don't want to be here?
Yes.
Yeah. Or, I mean, I don't know if he. I mean, he obviously made his decision after he got there, but it was pretty quick after he got there that he decided he didn't want to be there.
He never wanted to be there.
You think so?
Yeah.
Even
So-
before he signed.
Mm-hmm.
So, what did he want more than to get out of Pittsburgh or to not be in Oakland?
He wanted to be in New England. When he first
Do you
was
think-
getting traded, he said he wanted to be traded to New England, but the Steelers wouldn't trade with New England.
Yeah. Well, they could have just gave him a layover in Buffalo. There's
But
like
he
a
just
real
would have done the
rival
same thing that he
Yeah.
did in Oakland.
in
He was
Oakland.
always gonna like that was always his plan.
in Oakland.
How many
Oakland.
games does Josh Allen win with Antonio Brown?
Negative. I don't like that. I don't like that. They wouldn't have good chemistry. Josh Allen's really down to earth, humble guy. Antonio Brown is like
Josh Allen's just class act.
Josh Allen is class act, and Antonio Brown is like a thorn in. Antonio Brown is the Logan of football. The people in this room will understand that reference. He's-
Skill wise, no.
He's the Kanye of the NFL for a wide reference, and then for a very narrow reference that doesn't really leave this table.
Would it be wrong if we asked Logan if we can make a highlight tape and play it?
Yes,
It would be wrong.
I
have
won't
some
do
clips.
that.
Yeah, actually,
I
that's
won't.
No, but if we ask him, you know he would love to be a part
He
of
would
it.
love to be.
He would do.
He'd
He's
love
getting
to.
buckets
He'd love
last
the
week.
showtime.
was. Sole reason that you guys were winning.
Yep.
For some context, Logan is a gentleman that we play basketball with. He's still learning the sport. I'll say that. Yeah, I'll say that.
He has his moments.
Okay, let's hit him again.
Twitch chat update.
Gnarly Reed said, "Yo,
What up, Gnarly Reed?
what's going on, Gnarly?"
Reed.
Bonzo said, "Winston and Josh looking like locker room reporters. Trav looking like a healthy scratch for the Hawks,
Get the heck out of here.
and Chuck looking like the next guy to get kicked out of a bar in KC."
That's on point. Should go grab a beer.
He said, "Kane is a Welch in MLB."
There it is.
Gnarly Reed said, "Heart at Bonzo." Bonzo said, "Hey," and then Gnarly said, "I'm lost in this chat." And then Cody said, "Winnie looking like a whole snack."
Hey, trade XBL.
Hey, Trade.
Hey, Cody.
Cody, I saw your text messages. I just can't reply. I'm doing the podcast right now. Sorry.
Hey,
If you
Peru.
couldn't tell,
Can we show how many you sent me?
is he spamming you?
Hey.
Hey.
The shameless plug.
Yeah. Code, can you see it?
Hey, Peru.
It's just blown out right now. It's
Yeah.
just a bright screen. And that's it?
That's it.
Nice.
Yeah.
We'll catch up again. I thought there were going to be more viewers here. I thought I did some hyping, but
It's kind of late.
yeah. One bi-weekly.
2:30 in the morning.
Hell yeah. Okay, so the Jets to round off this this division. Jets blew a 16-0 lead at halftime. Josh Allen had probably will go down as the worst half of his career when it's all said and done.
Yeah,
He
I'm
had 2
sure.
fumbles and 2 interceptions. One went to the house, which, a touchdown's a touchdown, whether it's an interception or not. So Jets blew the lead, and basically Bills came back and won 17-16. I think it's foreshadowing that the Bills might go 16-0. And that's all I have to say about that.
We don't have an undefeated tier, do we? We just skip straight from playoff berth
I think
to Super Bowl.
Undefeated tier.
Yeah, I think we
Bill's
need that.
logo tattooed on all of our chests.
I like it. We have to get it. Okay, that's bold on our chest. Can we do like shoulder or something?
What about a Bills on right above our eyebrows?
A Bills teardrop.
Like a Bills teardrop.
I mean, I'm telling you,
That would be
16
tight.
0. Come on now. We can afford to make.
That'd be cool if you made it like fit into the teardrop. That'd be cool.
like a teardrop and then a bill in it, or a
Yeah.
bill crying with a
No, a
teardrop
bill
on
in
the
it.
teardrop.
What?
A bill in it, like a circle that like forms into the teardrop.
Should we do shoulder?
I'll start drawing it up.
Okay, yeah. Because 16-0 is going to happen.
Should
Yeah.
we do tattoos?
Tattoos?
hmm Not on my
should we
chest.
poll it and get 10 more votes on deciding where we're going to put our tattoo?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
So-
it's not gonna happen. So,
I'm cool with whatever.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
You guys could do the face and like.
Tread lightly. The season 4 intro song was yeah, they were not winning 6 games, then it fades in and
They're not going 16-0.
Next season.
Not
we're-
going
Literally
16-0.
A trip to I will move to Buffalo for good if they go 16-0.
well, yeah, you're gonna have a Bills tattoo on your face.
Yeah, I
It'd be
will
the only
move to
place you
Buffalo
could
for
live.
good.
Can we each choose like a different thing that represents the Bills to get tatted? Like I'll get Rachel Bush's face.
I'll get Josh Allen to sign some body part.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get a
Oh.
Nat Petermanson graveyard.
Oh. Winnie, what you got?
I guess that leaves me with like a broken table. I don't know.
That would actually be
there's
like
not much left
A
here.
Bills just a Bills jersey, no body in it, just a Bills jersey
Just
breaking.
slamming into the
Yeah,
table.
That's all that's left at this point.
I wouldn't put it past the great people of Buffalo that there's got to be a percentage of residents that have that tattoo or something like it, some
Yeah.
sort of like table smashing. Bills Mafia, man. And then we have this guy. I don't think he's made an appearance yet. He had an incident earlier today. I hope he's doing all right. But
Shout outs to Tyler.
My
shout
boy.
outs to Tyler. I think he's at 6 months right now in the Chuck's Way stream sub, or he's nearing in on 9. He's about to be a Twitch sub baby, like a newborn. He's been gestating and now he's ready to come out. But he sent us this. I had to do some McGregor editing, but not everyone is on the Josh Allen wagon. Actually, I think no one outside of Buffalo is on the Josh Allen wagon because it seems like it's just me, because this is what Tyler sent.
I'd like to make a public announcement that I am a huge supporter of the Chuck Sway Army. Josh Allen.
Such hostility. I appreciate the love, Tyler. I really do. You're amazing. You're
Chuck's
W.
Way Army.
Yeah, Chuck's Way Army is like a
Sounds like the T-Cane Army.
Sounds awfully a lot.
Sounds
like
a
the
lot
it's a
like
T-Cane.
the
derivative.
T-Cane Army.
It's a derivative that I don't endorse, but it's a free country.
Fair enough.
That's a good point.
That's all I'll say. Okay, AFC South.
Oh, even me.
Oh wait, no, sorry. Let me go back 1 second. Who takes the division?
Come on. The Bills, dude. No, the freaking Patriots.
Knowing him, I mean, that's probably what he's gonna say
Yeah.
here.
I mean,
Chuck, you have to. You can't let him down like that.
Patriots.
I mean, he's actually thinking 16-0 is gonna happen. So
Patriots going 15-1 or 16-0.
oh yeah. So the Bills will finish 16-0. The Patriots will finish 15-1, which
They play
doesn't make
each other
sense because they play each other
twice.
twice. Both okay.
They'll tie once.
We'll get to the sister kissing.
Sister kissing in
We-
Buffalo.
I just get so excited about it.
Week 1 and we're already slapping lips. That's crazy.
It is.
We had a lot. If we remember last season,
We did.
last NFL season, like the first 4 or 5 weeks was just like a lot of kissing.
Yeah.
Like spin the bottle out of
How many
family
do we have
reunion.
total over the season? Probably like
4 or 5,
Yeah.
but they all happen within week 1 to like week 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, Winston, I'll let you continue.
with the AFC South.
Yes.
All right. See, so with the Jaguars, I mean, that was a pretty tough one for them. Just it was a tough matchup against the Chiefs. I mean, high-powered offense. I mean, Jaguars are a good defense, but overall, it's a tough matchup. Big news with that one. Foles looks like he's headed to IR here with that injury, and they did do a trade today, right, for a new QB.
They traded
Jaguars?
for Josh Dobbs.
Yeah.
Josh. All these Joshes.
I know. We're populating the world.
So are they expecting him to just be like the backup to Minshew now going forward? Like Minshew getting the
Minshew
starting
looked
job?
good.
Go Kyrgyz.
Was he 22 for? I'll
He
actually.
played well.
I enjoyed watching him play now.
After
Yeah,
being
he
kind
looked
of
good.
Yeah.
being the laughing stock of the preseason when he just got knocked.
We got right back up too.
Tough
But
dude.
nothing to him.
He's from Mississippi and he played his ball in Pullman. So
When it snowed.
Where was he at before Wazoo?
I think some school in
It was-
Mississippi.
No, I think it
somewhere
was
down south.
Eastern Carolina. East
Or Carolina,
Carolina.
somewhere in the south.
Yeah, 'cause
University
Chris
of the South.
Johnson went there. The running back.
Is
Because now they
University
have-
of the South is where
Yes.
he was at.
Now Wazoo has another transfer who's throwing the ball like crazy.
Mike Leach recruiting is bar none.
Yeah,
American
especially to
treasure.
Pullman. There's nothing there.
I
Been
will
there.
agree with that.
I've been there.
I have not.
It's not a pleasant place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
unless you like alcohol. That's what I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't know. My diploma is right there.
Hey, diploma.
They had a
Hey,
diploma.
diploma.
Still haven't been. What's a clavicle? That's what Nick Foles hurt. Where is the clavicle? It's not the collarbone.
No, it is. It's like
around
Yeah.
there.
here, yeah.
Right here.
It's like to the outside of the collarbone. Like the thing. Okay. I'm feeling it right now.
You guys ever
Yes,
start
it's
talking about an injury and
And
you
you
like
start
feel,
feeling
and you're
it?
like, oh, dude, I don't like this.
No, it's like by your shoulder.
But it's like, okay, so there's the collarbone, which is like a circle, and then that bone that comes out to
Yeah.
connect
It's the
here.
long- yeah.
Isn't that the?
I've had that hurt before.
Shout out to Best Year.
So
Yeah, thanks, best.
two clavicle injuries yesterday.
There was like a bunch of
Yeah.
shoulder injuries.
Yeah.
No ACLs though, which was good.
There's some AC joint injuries, which is like the same area too. It's like all these shoulder injuries. What kind of shoulder pads are they wearing? Michael Bennett shoulder pads?
Pretty much.
Cody-
The ones that don't
Cody
even
confirmed.
show up.
Cody said clavicle is the collarbone.
Thank you.
Oh, it's just a fancy like medical
Yeah.
word for it. Can we? I don't know if you guys are down for it. Can we take a moment of silence for Andrew Luck?
Hmm.
I don't know if it deserves a moment. Like real quick,
Yeah.
sorry.
This guy.
I don't know if it deserves it because honestly, he just did a pretty good, personal decision in his career, like for what he thinks is.
Shout out
best
to
for
him.
Yeah, but you got to feel for him. Like he's stepping away
Yeah.
from.
Yeah, no,
It was-
absolutely, but it's
No, the thing for me was how stupid social media and reporters and all that stuff is, and how it got leaked a couple days before he wanted to make his initial or his official.
Yandy is out now too. Everything leaks.
But he was literally had to, right after a game, get booed off the field because fans had heard, and then in the middle of a preseason game, and then make it just an immediate emotional interview after it. I don't know, just messed up.
yeah.
People just,
It was expedited.
yeah.
We did run a poll in the off season on which was worse: booing Luck at the Colts game or cheering for Durant's injury.
Mm-hmm.
I think, if memory serves me correct, more people voted for the Luck reaction than the KD reaction.
Well, yeah, because he even stated that he was just like mentally tired. Like, I don't know, you just realize these dudes are humans too. No matter how much money they're making, they're putting so much stress on their body. And
Always
Just
spending
sick of
time
getting
rehabbing.
injured.
Yeah.
And Durant's a snake, so
facts.
Or maybe it was Durant that had the top end. I'll pull it up right here. I'm
Durant
curious
probably voted.
now. On which burner?
One of the
he
many.
definitely has a burner that follows the deep shot, knowing how we trash him.
Mm-hmm. No
Okay.
no Markel slander this season though.
I was wrong. They think so. The poll was, in your opinion, which fan reaction was worse: booing Andrew Luck's retirement or cheering Durant's injury? 31 votes. That was probably our best performing survey on Twitter. 58%
No,
say
the-
cheering Durant's injury.
The Dirk and Wade one had more.
Oh yeah, I guess. But
That was
one,
actually a super good debate though.
that one was kind of like a.
That's good stuff. That was probably one of our most
Winston still is salty.
on topic
Disagree.
debates.
No,
A lot of time we get very off topic.
I know. For the
Clavicle.
for the sake
Yeah,
of time, though, should we
clavicle.
continue? On?
Yeah, let's go. Let's
okay. In regards to sticking with the Colts, though, because their team we were discussing, they lost a tough one there to the Chargers. Even though Jacoby Brissett actually stepped up and had a pretty decent day for them. Marlon Mack also killed it on the ground. He ran for 174 yards, and Hilton also had a pretty good game himself with 2 touchdown catches.
Quick sidebar for Brisket.
Dude,
Do-
come on. Why?
What?
Why you got a roast? Like, not roast.
Chubbs.
Get a brisket.
Roast the brisket. Chubbs.
But,
Did you see that he didn't use an agent to re-sign his contract? He negotiated it all by himself.
That's legit.
Yeah.
That's
So,
pretty cool.
briskets for everyone.
Biscuits and gravy.
I think we mentioned on this game already the Titans, right, with the Browns, but the Titans defense played really well. Especially their defense, they just they picked off Baker 3 times there, and then Henry had a really good day on the ground. He
likes to make big plays.
Yeah, no, a guy that big should not be running that fast, but he broke off like a 75-yard screen pass for a touchdown there.
You think you could tackle him, Chuck?
He's like my size, right? But like steel.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, there's no shot.
what would be more difficult, trying to truck a prime Cam Chancellor or trying to tackle Derrick Henry?
What would be more difficult for me
Yeah.
personally?
Yeah.
The tackle.
Do you think Logan could tackle him?
Yeah.
Do you think Derrick Henry could tackle Logan going up for a layup?
Oh,
When he puts his head down? There ain't no stopping that.
No comment.
I really think we need to get some sort of highlight tape put together.
I got the
people need to see this.
I got the tape.
Do you?
I do.
Okay, we have to get permission.
I know.
though.
Yeah.
We have to get permission, and we have to
Show
there's
him.
going to be some edits made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do it right, but I think it needs.
The
to be
people
done.
need to know.
Okay. All right.
Then he might want to come on the show after that. Though.
We'll call him in. He'll
Yes.
be
He'll
really
drive
excited.
out here.
Is this,
He'll take a bus out here.
is this the on week or off week? Yes, no.
He can show up on the off week.
No.
Okay.
No.
You take a bus out here, man.
He needs his own mic.
Big men like to stay together.
Yeah, it's true. Phil can come out here too.
And Kevin,
For the
for
sake
vacation out here.
If Kevin's coming, Austin's coming.
for the sake of time, can we continue
Yeah.
on with the divisions?
Let's see. The last one there would be the Texans. They just played earlier today, actually, and a lot of people are saying that is early candidate for game of the year. We'll wait for the Saints part. Actually, I'll cover that too, I guess. But
Marry them together.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, that came down to the wire there, but just I can't speak too much on it. I actually was driving and I worked most of that game, but
I was driving home with it on my phone too.
Westwood won.
yeah, that one came down to the wire there.
Pardon?
The radio station. I thought you were listening to it on the radio.
Tim Westwood TV.
No. It's called Westwood One
Isn't
for national televised
Isn't
NFL
Kevin
games.
Harlan on their network?
I think so for NBA.
He does
yeah.
TV though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like Iron Eagle does Westwood One, but
There's
he's
also
on
just
TV.
the NFL app if you have Verizon.
Yeah.
You just watch
Same.
the prime
And
time
we get
games.
service out here.
Yeah.
Out here in Monroe.
Okay, so is that it for the division?
Yeah. that
Who
one,
takes
yes.
it?
You got to go through the teams again because I forget.
Jags, Colts, Titans, Texans.
Texans.
Jags, Colts,
I'm taking the
Titans.
Texans.
Yeah. Texans actually aren't that bad.
Yeah, I'll probably
Is that why
go.
they
got
gave
finessed.
away Clowney?
They got
They're just like,
finessed,
we don't want to
though.
be that good, so
Yeah.
we're gonna dump Clowney.
Yeah.
I'd like to see.
I'm going Jags.
Yeah.
Your boy Minshew's going off.
Minshew, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you were gonna say?
We're splitting it.
Sophomore rookie
So
of the year.
Two
Split it
Texans,
into
two
two.
Jags. Okay.
We're remembering this for the end of the year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll come back to
We'll
it.
have reference.
Say how
Minshew
wrong we
gonna go
were.
off. I'm a Minshew believer.
Minshew believer.
Mississippi
We
mustache.
should all grow up to stash like him.
Oh, I'm so
If
excited
Jags
for
win-
November.
Oh,
Jags
no.
win 8 games with Minshew. We all grow stashes. We don't shave.
If the
Okay.
Jaguars win 8
That's good.
games with Gardner Minshew, all 3 of you will confirm and admit finally that snow in Pullman was a joke.
Pullman. It was real snow.
It was a severe factor of last year's Apple Cup, and I want to bring this up again because it's going to happen this season. Apple Cup again with the apples in under, what was it, a minute?
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree?
Yep. I'm gonna go buy a new sweatshirt and let you slobber all over my old one now.
Roll the highlight tape. Okay, AFC West,
Yes.
Chiefs. I mean, do we need to have this conversation?
Honestly,
All I had was Mahomes did the thing again,
their offense might be even better.
which is insane. And big shout out to Sammy Watkins. He had a crazy game. I actually put a clip in too if you want to play it.
Former Bill.
Yeah, because his touchdown was actually kind of insane.
I just have the Eckler one.
Why you gotta
Okay.
jump ahead there?
That's
Pardon?
fine.
You can't jump ahead like that. You gotta be like, no, I don't have it in there. You're gonna spoil it, you know?
I have the Eckler one.
Talking about the Chiefs though too. Tyreek Hill gets hurt. Couldn't have happened to a better guy. So it's a shame
Facts.
that he got hurt.
Everybody was like, "I hope he broke his arm."
I think the disclaimer of this show is all of the hosts' opinions are their own, and the Deep Shot Incorporated does
That's
not
perfectly fine.
does not
Karma came
endorse
back to get Tyreek Hill. I'm sorry, brother.
does not endorse the views of its individual hosts,
That's fine.
except the Josh Allen. Anything Josh Allen that's positive, we're all
Right.
for it.
Speaking of injuries too, Mahomes got a little dinged up. He hurt his ankle. So
They're saying
That's-
he's fine.
yeah, it's something to watch though. But
What, Miles Jack throwing a punch?
yeah, Miles
Yeah.
Jack got
To a
injured,
helmet.
rejected in that game.
He just got an extension too, a big
Yep.
extension.
Yeah, an extension.
So yeah, no, it was impressive by the Chiefs again. So yeah, and now we'll talk about the Chargers. You have the Eckler
I
highlight.
do.
There was no sister kissing in this game. There was almost sister kissing, but there was no sister kissing.
Whew.
Jack was getting a little excited.
Yeah.
Eckler to the 5, to the end zone.
It's a walk-off.
It was a walk-off.
Chargers
This is
win.
one of the games that like I missed. It was just under my radar. I was not paying attention to it. I did enjoy the Bills ticker on the bottom with that 1-0.
It was actually a really fast game until it got into OT. But, yeah, I mean, Chargers and the Charger fans kind of forgot about Melvin Gordon for a little bit since he's holding out, and Eckler put up huge numbers in the win. So
We don't need you.
Eckler,
Yeah.
I'm telling you though, has that like body type that just isn't like, in my
Not
opinion,
meant to
it's not
start
gonna.
every
It's
week.
yeah, you're not. It's not that. It's just like you're not gonna be able to like give him like Melvin workload. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like he's good.
they gave the backup Justin Jackson
Yeah.
like 10 or so carries.
But I'm saying
though,
like
too.
you know, he's really good.
Mhm.
Or I think Eckler's good, but you know what I mean. He's like you can't say I'm gonna give this guy 280 touches.
Right.
So.
Yeah. No, he had a hell of a game though. And then Broncos and Raiders were the two remaining teams in this division, and they're playing like
Yeah.
right now. So there wasn't much to say other than the Antonio Brown stuff with the Raiders, which we kind of already went over a little bit too.
I think it's stupid.
I think it's stupid, but it's also calculated.
Stupidly calculated.
That's perfectly fine.
I think Antonio Brown is a diva, and I pictured his meetings calling. Was it the owner of the Raiders a cracker?
No, it was
Or the
Mike
GM?
Mayock. He's the GM. Yeah.
The GM a cracker? I just imagine a grown man stomping around like the scene from the Goonies when Josh Brolin steals that little girl's bike and she just goes, "I want my bike! I want my bike! I want to play for the Patriots! I want to play for the Patriots!"
Well, you saw the video when he ran out in his backyard yelling, "I'm free! I'm free! I'm free!"
I actually have
Yeah.
that in
So
here.
it was obvious that he didn't want to play there.
Dude's got issues.
He's like
He
I'm
does
not-
have
illegally-
issues. He really
Yeah,
does.
Illegally
I'm not
recorded
defending
John
it.
Gruden.
Yeah, I'm not defending what he did at all, but he obviously just did not want to be there. He wanted to be on the Patriots. That's what he wanted to do the whole time.
Who doesn't want to be on the Patriots?
You don't like the Patriots.
Yeah, but like, I could make some exceptions
Oh,
if it
just,
meant,
to, just to
okay.
win.
if
Yeah,
it
just
made,
to win.
if it meant
All right,
a
Kevin
Super
Durant,
Bowl
calm
ring.
down.
All right, yeah, Kevin Durant.
Where's Lavina? Lavina hasn't made an appearance season 5 yet.
She's at work, but she was very disgusted with AB and the whole situation. She's like, "Get me on the deep shot," in all caps when it happened when he signed with the Patriots. It's also slimy that the Patriots signed him like an hour after he got released. So it was obvious
They
that
couldn't even make it like.
it was obvious that
Yeah.
he just wanted to go there.
Well, did you see the post-game press conference of Belichick when they asked him about AB? This was someone asked me a question about Antonio Brown joining a team.
What do you think about Antonio Brown joining the team?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that.
Typical Bill.
Pete Carroll said, "Yeah, why wouldn't we entertain picking him up? He's a great player."
Pete.
I feel like Pete Carroll stands like, we're not to the Seahawks yet, but this just popped into my mind. He basically talks like the SpongeBob chicken meme, like, "Why don't you wash the dishes?" Like, I feel like he's just like, "All right, let's go. Come on, Russell." So I
Dude
feel
has
like it
so
is.
much energy for like a 75-year-old.
He's the oldest coach in the NFL, and I'm thinking like Tom Coughlin type of just like, breathe through your nose, Eli. But no, we got Pete Carroll just jacked up. Okay, sorry, sidebars. We do that a lot. Let's chat update because I know it's been a while since we did one.
Twitch chat update.
Cody said, "All of you looking like a snack, to be honest." Illy, bud.
A lot of snacks in here in season 5.
Opith.
Opie.
Oh, how do you pronounce
It's
it?
just Opie. I know Opie has like the rest of it in there. I don't know how to say the rest of his name.
Hey,
It's just
Opie.
Okay, we're just calling him Opie.
Opie Bodum.
Opie.
Or Bodom.
There's what's about the TH?
The Bodom?
Oh,
I don't know.
Okay.
Opie, are
Well,
you,
can we
if
just
you're
call him
still in
Opie?
here, yeah, I think it's
Okay.
just Opie.
Opie said, "When we get to the hockey talk, or am I too late?"
Ooh. Lavina, where you at?
We need episode.
Give me all the deep
Please.
shot.
We should have one in week 2. A little hockey talky.
So I should like wrap around to it. So every other week we're going to do a live show. On those off weeks, they're going to be kind of like weekly recaps. So we're not going to have like a conversation and commentary on what's going on. It'll just kind of be like, this happened. The Bills won again. That's 10 in a row. What are they going to do next? But I mean, hockey talkie's been something we've been trying to get going for a long time. How
We've
about
also never established like a soccer segment really at all either.
That's true. That's very true.
We have lots of people,
Premier League,
lots of viewers.
4
that would
a.m.
like-
just getting started. Shout out Squim. I actually found my. We do have the Antoine Griezmann jersey, bless his soul, but he's not in the Premier League. My favorite Premier League player. I think he plays for the. I think it's Tottenham, with the rooster on the logo.
Mm-hmm.
His name's Harry Kane.
Harry
Harry Kane.
Kane.
Harry Kane.
Thank you, Ari.
Harry Kane. So.
And then Cringe Personified said, dude on the right looking like a snack
What are these snack statements?
with the meatball in his mouth.
Hey, cringe.
And then that CTE is doing wonders for Antonio Brown's mental state.
Wait, can you do the emote
Yeah.
with the microphone?
Oh my gosh.
My mouth doesn't get that big. It hurt.
I think.
What are you doing? Come on. Okay.
Let me wipe this off real quick.
Yeah, please.
Sorry, Chuck.
Okay. NFC North. Go.
That me. So yeah, we had the Bears-Packers game on Thursday. That was pretty much a snooze fest.
Ugh.
That was a boring game.
It was
Come on,
awful.
Mitch.
Yeah, roughly to do with Mitch Trubisky. I like to call him Mitchell. And I had a tweet in there. I don't know if you added it in, but it was Tremont Williams, the Packers cornerback, and basically what he said was we just made Trubisky play quarterback, and that's when we knew we could win.
Yeah.
And Trubisky's
I
the
did see
quarterback,
that.
so there's probably an issue with that.
Mitch.
yeah.
Mitchell, if you will.
Yeah, Khalil Mack looked like a beast though. But yeah, that was a snooze fest. Packers came away with the win though. Then we had the Vikings. They were playing the Falcons, and it wasn't very close. There was a late TD towards the end of the game that made it look a little bit closer than it was, but other than that, the Vikings dominated, and Kirk Cousins only had to throw 10 times, which is unheard of in today's NFL. So, yeah, Vikings won that one easily. And then last team, the Lions, and this was a sister kissing game.
Week 1.
Week 1 sister kissing game. So yeah, you can also blame that puckering on Darrell Bevell, the old Seahawks offensive coordinator.
He has a job still?
Yes, he's the Lions offensive coordinator, and with about 2 minutes and 30 seconds in the game, the Lions were about to get a first down. And just seal the game. It'd be over if they got a first down. And he called a
punt?
timeout. No, he called a timeout right before like the play was actually happening, and they had a first down like when the play was going on. So like no one could.
Oh, the refs called the
I
timeout
couldn't find
before
a
the
video.
ball was
Yeah,
snapped.
it would have made it better if there was a video, but I couldn't find one. But yeah, the ball was snapped, and then like they had a wide open guy for a first down, but Bevel had called a timeout.
He's
And
like,
you can't even.
Wait, I have a better play.
Yeah,
I know.
And then the next play it didn't even work. So then it ended up
Of
being
course
like a
it didn't
sister
work.
kissing. Yeah, and like you're not even actually allowed as a referee to like notice that timeout unless it's from the head coach or a player.
oh.
So Bevel like triple screwed him.
Can someone Google Bevel's sister?
Daryl Bevel's sister, yeah, because
Yeah.
he kissed his
He
sister
kissed
that
his
game.
sister.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's the one who made it happen.
Yeah.
He probably just wanted an excuse.
Yeah, he wanted to make headlines. Yeah, so that's what happened in that. Also, did we say who was going to win the AFC West? And then we have to say who wins this division too.
AFC West was kind of like,
It's just
I
the
don't
Chiefs.
think, I think it's a no
Okay.
contest. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so who do we got in this division? It's Bears, Packers, Vikings, Lions.
This is always a fun division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vikings.
Who is breathing so? I think I can hear your
It's
nose.
not me.
Can you breathe through your nose right now?
Not really.
That's Winston.
No,
Sure.
that had to have been.
Are you just stewing from the Falcons?
No, I don't think I'm breathing. Like,
He's got steam coming out of his head.
am I breathing? I think there's like some sort of like,
Dude, there's somebody else in here.
there's some sort of noise
No,
coming
Chuck,
out.
I actually heard it too. Like, no, and I was talking, and I heard it. It was like right around here somewhere.
There's a ghost in Monroe.
Like,
This house isn't haunted, so probably not. That was weird, though. Just hold your breath until we're done.
Yeah. Anybody else gonna say who they think's gonna win the division?
Yeah. We got Vikings.
It's a tough one. Like
Vikings, Packers in that order.
Bears D undefeated, but their offense is is Mitchified, if you will. Packers, maybe. Lions, you can't win a division after you kiss your sister. And Bears or Vikings, who has a coin?
I'm actually going to say the Packers. I think it's a revamped defense. I think it's so long as Rodgers stays healthy, the offense will probably get a little bit better as the season goes along because it's a new offensive scheme.
Rodgers is getting up there, though.
But I'm saying, as long as he stays healthy, you don't have to put in whoever their backup is. And I think their defense is a lot better than people will give credit for because they spent a lot of money on their D line. I'm saying the Packers.
I'm going Bears. I actually kind of have to agree with Chuck. I think Rodgers is getting a little washed now,
but I think they'll only get better though, right? It's a new offensive system.
I'm just not a fan of this coach that they brought in either, and I think Rodgers is getting up there. He hasn't had that many good years the last couple of years, whether it's like injuries or just not playing too well. And I'm not really a big fan of the Packers, honestly. I don't think they're as good as they used to be.
Yeah, I think the Jordy Nelson departure was kind of like the Packers, last. Yeah, exactly. So
yeah,
we'll see.
I think the Bears defense can just carry them, even if Mitch is terrible. We'll see though. It's an interesting division.
I just keep hearing the breathing.
Mm-hmm. That's loud.
Is it just sound like squeaks?
Oh. I'm confused.
Bless you.
The floor's kind of squeaky up there, and the kitchen's right up there.
Michael Jordan's over there breathing heavy.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan?
Mm-hmm.
In his ones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. What about Charles Barkley?
Yeah. Those like Roger Federer's tennis shoes or something?
No, those are Nike View 2s.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect you.
Shout out the View 2s. Okay. Yeah, that one's going to be an interesting division for sure. Moving on to the NFC East. Saquon Barkley.
He's nice.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
No, Cowboys look good. Give them credit.
Zeke held out. I'm really surprised that contract went through. I thought we were going to see a holdout.
I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, I didn't think he was going to miss any games. Melvin Gordon, on the other hand.
Jerry. I just don't like the Cowboys. I'm kind of bummed that I have this division. Kind of sucks.
You have nothing written for anyone else. You didn't have anything to say about the Eagles. Nothing to say about.
I said
the Eagles-Redskins game was lit.
Yeah, but I didn't do any research.
Oh man, Chuck.
I thought Nick Foles was still on the Eagles. That's how far behind. Don't drop.
So literally, you just went with Barkley.
Barkley.
I'll be better tomorrow.
Dude, the Cowboys looked good.
Yeah. Dak actually looked
Amari Cooper, too.
Yeah, and I hate saying that, but they actually look good. Kellen Moore. Shout out Kellen Moore.
Receiver.
Prosser. No, he was the Boise State quarterback, lefty, and he went to Prosser High School.
Oh.
He's the offensive coordinator now.
Really?
Yeah.
The guy who was on the cover of NCAA 11?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I saw this thing his dad said back when he was young. He used to save all his allowance and stuff to buy playbooks and study them and stuff
Really?
as a kid.
That's cool.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
He's destined to be a coach.
Who wins that division?
We just did your research for you.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Had to
boys.
get that intro song in.
I'm saying Eagles.
I'm saying Cowboys.
I think the boys.
I'm saying Eagles, and the Eagles are my Super Bowl pick, actually.
Wow.
Yep.
Gardner Minshew's going to go crazy.
He's not on the Eagles.
He's going to do 2 roles. He's going to transfer.
Yeah. Transfer.
Okay, NFC South. We got 2 to go.
Chuck, did you pick?
No.
Can you pick?
We'll see how the season goes. Hopefully not the Cowboys. Probably the Cowboys.
NFC South.
Falcons.
Let's start with the Buccaneers.
Oh gosh, that game was terrible. Eat an L.
Yep. I think he's 4-12 since he did that.
Yeah. Yeah, Jameis is trash. I think he had a chance to put together a game-winning drive in the first throw. I think he threw a pick six. So that would,
you're gonna go out there and you're gonna kill it. You're gonna do great. Oh, there it goes.
let's see. Let's tiptoe around the Falcons real quick.
Do you want me to read your notes?
No, I can read them myself.
Okay.
I'm capable.
Julio and Matt Ryan, we need accountability.
All right. Well, I mean, they just struggled, honestly. Like, I feel like the O-line just really got pushed back. Like, they just...
I was told it was a revamped O-line.
Well, it is, but you also have, like, 2 rookies out there, and one of them, their first-round pick, broke his, like, foot or something like that.
I did see that.
So he's on IR for, like, at least 10 weeks, I think. Yeah, I know, the D-line also just got pushed around all day by that Vikings O-line. Like,
Cook had a lot of holes to run through.
They sure did. He sure did. You can put the mic down now, buddy.
We'll come out better next week, says Dan Quinn. Mic drop.
That was a tough one, though. I mean, it's a tough start to the year.
It's the first game.
It is.
So we're making the comparison that week 1 is essentially preseason week 5.
Except these games count.
Yeah, they do, but I mean...
Minnesota's no joke, though.
No.
I mean, it's not like it's
not like losing to the Bills.
No, of course not.
Just can't wait for those tattoos.
Yeah,
it's gonna be sweet. Rachel, here I come.
And then, let's see, moving on.
Yeah.
Panthers, that was a game. That was a good one against the Rams.
McCaffrey greater than Gurley.
Started out pretty slow, right? And then towards the end there, it got kind of close because Carolina kind of made a little bit of a comeback. But no, McCaffrey's still definitely the real deal.
I think better than Gurley. Is that what Josh said?
I think McCaffrey was one of the few players that played every single snap.
Jeez.
So yeah, he didn't.
130 rushing yards, 81.
Yeah, he had a total like 200 something yards out there, and then
a lot of fantasy points.
Yeah.
Felt good.
Honestly, at this point, he probably is better than Gurley.
Yeah.
With Gurley's knee.
Yep.
Yeah. And then Saints, back to what I was saying earlier, like it was a close one there between them and the Texans, and it came down to like a 58-yard field goal attempt by Will Lutz for the win, and I think he nailed it. So Saints 1-0 to start the year, and I think everyone else in that division's 0-1 now.
So Saints quick out the gate. Do they maintain it?
I mean, they're the favorites if you ask most people to win that division, probably.
I got Jameis. I'm just kidding.
I mean, for my sake, I just got to stick with Atlanta, right?
Yeesh.
You kind of have to, brother.
Yeah,
you have to.
I'll stay with them. I'm sticking with it.
I admire the loyalty.
Yeah.
I'm going Carolina.
What?
I have a lot of stock in McCaffrey.
You kind of need to just take the Bucks here by default.
I really don't want to.
You ran out of picks.
Just take the Saints with me, Josh.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Saints.
We'll see what happens.
What do you guys think of the Julio contract, though? Like, it's
fair.
Yeah, just they kind of upfronted the money there, so they don't have to worry about cap space going forward.
I felt bad for Julio truly because Antonio Brown, all that stuff was going on before he was released by the Raiders, and Julio's like, "Someone want to give me a pat on the back? I just got a lot of money."
Honestly, yeah, he got like this contract.
I was like, "Shut up, normal receiver."
Yeah.
I mean, he honestly got that contract, and that would have been like a lot of headlines. You know what I mean? But just like literally, had no one even mentioned it. It's actually a crazy.
Didn't we
deal,
discuss this last year though? How like, AB back then wasn't as much of a like head case, and I think we talked about Odell as the league's diva last season.
Yeah.
And then we always said Julio is pretty quiet, doesn't really do anything wrong.
We did talk about this.
Yeah.
It also seems like Julio gets a new contract every year.
Well, last year, like they just restructured it, but they gave him like a little bit more. Like
it feels like that though.
I don't know. It's just like it keeps going up every year, and like he needs
the touchdowns keep decreasing every year.
What do you mean? Easy.
And if they hate them, let them hate.
He had
Watch
8
the
last
money
year.
pile up.
Travis just got to throw in his shots anyway.
He had a good year.
I'm taking my deep shot.
He had a good year last year.
Good one.
He did.
They had the league in receiving, had 8 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Good year.
Yeah. Hometown division.
Yes,
the
sir.
NFC West.
So
West.
We had the second half of the sister kissing. Baby Mayfield.
Murray.
Even though apparently he doesn't play like Baker Mayfield.
He's like 5'2" out there.
I think
Dude, he
plays,
looks so small.
I think he plays like a shortstop and should be.
I think he had
in Major League Baseball.
He almost had 60 pass attempts. That's ridiculous. He threw, I think, 58
Dude, that
times.
comeback was actually crazy by him.
It was.
Josh Rosen's in Miami. I remember that now.
Yes, he is. He was probably the one that said he wants out.
He's got to stay. He's tired.
But sorry.
Very good. Yeah, crazy fourth quarter comeback, and then the overtime game with the Lions.
It was cool to see Kyler and Larry throw.
I know.
Or connect too.
Larry
That's
went
pretty
off
cool.
too.
Yeah.
Larry had a good game. Isn't he announced this is last season? Didn't he?
I think he's dirking it.
Yeah, he said
Is
it
he?
like last year. He was like done or something, and then he came back. But
Huh.
I mean, I'd come back if I was in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we see that Dwayne Wade's considering a comeback?
Yeah, I did
he's
see
gonna
that.
coach the Lakers.
Yeah.
Player coach Jackie Moon, D Wade.
Pass the ball.
Gonna pass it back.
For the Niners, I said battle of the crappy quarterbacks.
You McGregor didn't hear.
I know.
Nice.
Garoppolo and Jameis. Jameis threw two pick sixes, one to Sherm.
I saw that. That was cool.
It's good to see. And then, that was a pretty boring game. And then Rams, like I said earlier, McCaffrey greater than Gurley, and it's probably one of the best games of the week. Finished 30-27. And then we had the Hawks, who won on a controversial fumble call at the end of the game. Do you guys think it was a fumble? I don't think it was.
I actually haven't seen it. I heard about it, but I have not seen it.
Yeah.
Fumble.
The Dalton, like
It was basically a
Oh
forward
yeah.
pass.
yeah.
Like,
I didn't think that was a fumble.
Yeah, I didn't
No,
think so
no.
either.
Yeah.
that
They
was
would have
a
had
forward.
a chance. I
Yeah,
think
that
they
was
still-
weird. I don't think the Bengals would have like driven down the field to win,
Yeah.
but I don't think it was
Just
a
a weird
fumble.
play.
That
Yeah.
wasn't a fumble.
Yeah. I think we touched on it earlier with the Bengals segment, but Andy Dalton played really well. And he had, we only forced one turnover, I'm pretty sure, and it was when the ball slipped out of his hand. And
That was the only turnover.
I think so. That's the only turnover we forced. Other than that, he played really well. DK Metcalf played extremely good. I think he looks
With his
good.
Pacifier mouth
I
guard.
know. It's kind of fresh.
Is that like him or is that Ricky Hazing?
I wonder.
I'm curious too.
Yeah.
Because I don't know DK. We're not on like first name basis. So I don't know if he's like, yeah, like this is like a rock with this. 'Cause it was fresh. It looked nice.
Yeah,
Even though it was
it
a
did.
pacifier. But
Looks
it was
cool.
just like, okay. Weird newborn X
Yeah.
Nike collab.
Mhm.
Or Under Armour. Sorry, he's an Under Armour athlete.
Yeah.
So
Our line looked horrible, our offensive line. I think Justin Britt scored the first 0 pass rating on PFF.
As a center.
Yeah.
Jeez.
0. He got
0
hurt in the
pass
game, but
rating.
Literally, as
don't know
you know,
that's-
PFF.
They grade like 0 to 100.
Yeah, for like all positions. I don't know.
It's just like a grade for
They just
the
watch
game.
the film.
Yeah,
and,
they like
grade
really
it.
in depth too.
Okay.
It's literally a 0
You got a 0.
pass blocking rating.
It just sounds like he's not there.
Yeah,
Didn't even
and I'm
spike
pretty
the
sure he
ball or
played
hike
like
the ball.
90% of the offensive snaps.
Yeah.
Like it's horrible.
This line in Seattle, man.
Russ looked lost, and then our secondary is not very good.
Shout out Chris Carson though.
Shout out Chris Carson. He was working. His stats aren't anything crazy, but he was earning
It was
them.
good for that kind of game
Those
though.
Yeah.
tough
Just grind it
yardage. Yeah, you just grind.
Mm-hmm. It was a good game though.
Okay. NFC West. I feel like this one might be a toss up too.
Yeah, it really is.
I don't even know about that.
Not knowing about it being a toss up or
Yeah,
not
it's-
being a toss
I don't
up.
think it's a toss up.
No?
I think it's Rams,
Yeah, it's
but
like the-
Seahawks like a game or two behind them.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the Rams are going to be as good as they were last
They're
year.
still like better though.
You guys think
Yeah.
the Hawks are a playoff team though?
I do think so. Yeah.
Depends. I think that'll come down to how they perform in the division.
I think our secondary needs some serious. I mean, Tedrick Thompson's got to go. He's horrible.
That play at halftime was so bad.
So bad.
That was John Ross, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
John Ross threw up his dub when he scored. Pretty cool.
Watching that, is that a cool thing or like, oh, come on, man, you don't play for the Seahawks?
It was cool.
Yeah. Kind of a homecoming.
Yeah, and we won, so best of both worlds.
So he Pete Rosed it?
Yeah, just like you do at church ball.
Yep.
Thank you for admitting.
Pete
Yeah.
Rose highlight. I don't do it on purpose.
Why am I blanking? Who's the fourth team? Cardinals, Rams, Seahawks.
Niners?
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
One
Bay
of the
Area.
biggest rivalries
Yeah,
in
sorry.
football
Little-
a few
little
years
sick
ago.
over here. Sorry. Got the suds.
Wait, where am I going to be in May 2020?
Shout out to Mike.
May. All right, let's do one chat update. Then we have the Country Strong Play of the Week, and then we'll get out of here.
Twitch chat update.
All we had was Cringe saying, Jameis Winston, the GOAT, get that guy some crab legs.
That's just a troll.
Yeah.
I'm not buying
I
it.
know Cringe loves Jameis.
So, okay, and then our Country Strong play of the week. Let's play this clip, or the intro.
How's Cringe liking 2K?
He hates it like everyone else.
He does, yeah.
Start the
It's so
clip.
bad.
Start the clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to stop.
He had a question for me. Was that answered?
Look at him go. Country Strong play of the week.
All right, Country Strong play of the week comes from, I believe it's a high school. Caption from the checkdown on Instagram. Good luck trying to stop this 270-pound running back. Country Strong. Country Strong.
Just pull his pants
How
off.
is he that fast?
And then he's got the Jets.
So at the end.
That's Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Country Strong.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Derrick
true if you
Henry's
try to play
cousin.
football now.
Closing thoughts. Season 5. We're here.
Yes, sir.
Be back.
We'll be back in 2 weeks live on Twitch. In the meantime, go ahead and follow The Deep Shot on Twitter at The Deep Shot, on Instagram at The Deep Shot. Follow me at Chuck_Sway on outlets. Winston, how can people find you?
Let's see what I'm on these days.
LinkedIn. You guys better give your LinkedIn profiles.
I actually don't use it.
I don't use LinkedIn
not
either.
use it now.
LinkedIn sucks.
I like my job. I'm not looking for for anything else right now.
Not just Twitter, Instagram at the Winston Lee. 2 E's and the.
Twitter at Sonics25, Twitch, not Ways. That's about it.
Shout out to Cringe's comment too.
I need to see that kid's birth certificate.
Just had to get that in there.
Yep.
And
I am 12.
can find me on Twitch, TKing. I promote the Deep Shot, so
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for episode 501. Season 5 is here. Again, don't forget to follow. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for jumping into the chat. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time live. Bye-bye.
Just because I didn't give it to you earlier.